Welcome aboard. In this tutorial I'll show you how to set up the A320neo MCDU from scratch, exactly like real pilots do. By the end of this video you'll be ready to fly a fully programmed IFR flight in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. Let's start by powering up the aircraft and bringing the MCDU online. The INIT page is where every flight begins. Here we enter the departure and arrival airports. Here we can enter EDDF as departure airport and EDDM as arrival airport. After that, we can enter the flight number. In my case, it's IK001. And you can insert the cost index, and you have to insert the cruise flight level. In my case, flight level 400. The IRS INIT tab you can see here, and then you can also enter an alternate route if you want. In order to align the IRS, you have to switch the three buttons on the up panel to navigation. In order to have the flight plan, you can just do it via SimBrief. With the help of the SimBrief dispatch add-on you can download on the site for free. You go on to view, and then after checking everything you have already generated on the SimBrief site, you can click on import route. The route will be imported in a second. So the flight plan is imported and we can check it in the MCDU. Just go on to flight plan and check if there are any inconsistencies like flight plan discontinuity. These you have to delete, otherwise the route will be cut off. Select the departure by pressing the airport key. Then choose your runway and SID. Use the same SID from your SimBrief OFP to ensure your route matches ATC. At the destination we set up the star, approach transition and runway. Again, match exactly what ATC or SimBrief gives you. Check for any route discontinuities. If you see a discontinuity, simply clear it or review if a vector is required. Now we tune the radios automatically or manually if needed. If you are flying an ILS approach, verify the correct frequency and course. Now let's confirm our fuel, payload and passenger numbers. The aircraft needs accurate weights for performance, takeoff and descent calculations. After checking everything again, load sheet, planned weight and the parameters here, you can go back to the MCDU. Once the numbers match, we insert our ZFWV block fuel and confirm the cruise level. Next, we load our SimBrief route directly into the aircraft. If you have SimBrief connected, simply press INIT request. This automatically imports your route, cruise altitude, passenger data and basic weights. You can also activate a second flight plan as a backup flight plan. Here again, we have to check if there are any discontinuities and then clear it. Before we can do anything on the fuel breadth, we go back to EFB and then we have to synchronize to get all the conditions and the runway, and after that we can calculate. Next, we set up our takeoff performance on the performance takeoff page. Click on calculate and then send it to the FMGS. It's also called MCDU. After that we can go back to the MCDU and enter all the numbers into the orange fields. Use your SimBrief or EFB calculated data. For today we are using flaps 1, V1, 150, VR, 150, V2, 152. Then you have to confirm the data. Flaps and the temp will be entered automatically. Here you can, under the climb page, you can enter the cost index. The route can be checked on the navigation display if you want. Don't forget to switch on the flight director. The climb page sets your speed and acceleration details. Most pilots leave this unmanaged, unless ATC assigns something different. The cruise page shows Mach number, predicted fuel levels and altitude. Confirm your cruise level matches your flight plan. The PROG page is your situational awareness tool. Distance to next waypoint, ETA, fuel predictions, and estimated landing weight. In descent, verify your speed and vertical path. The A320 does excellent VNAV planning, but you can always adjust speeds manually if needed. The approach page. Here you can set the destination QNH and the temperature and the wind parameter if you want. Before taxi, quickly review the MCDU. Route, check. SIDs and stars, checked. Fuel and weight, checked. Performance, checked. Radios, checked. Everything is ready. And that's the full MCDU setup for the A320neo, start to finish. If this helped you, consider subscribing for more flight sim tutorials, full flights and cinematic aviation content. Thanks for watching and see you in the next tutorial. Clear skies, IK001 Heavy, tower out.